everyone, and welcome back to the Red Brick House. I'm back today with another gardening video for you. And this is a good one because today is planting day. I've been waiting for the temperatures to get warm enough at night so I can direct sow my seeds and plant some beautiful things in there. And I have some beauties. So I got suckered in when I was at the store because I saw these beautiful hydrangeas and I just had to have them. I've never grown hydrangeas. I've always wanted to. I think they're so beautiful. And I realized after I purchased them that they don't really offer pollinators very much. I didn't realize that before. And this is a butterfly garden. And yes, I could plant them somewhere else in my garden and it would be okay. But I really wanted them to go in there because I just think they're just so beautiful. And so tell me what you think. Does every plant in your garden, in your butterfly garden, have to be a butterfly plant or a pollinator plant? I'm going to plant them there anyway. So judge me if you'd like to. It's okay. I don't mind. And so I'm going to show you some of the beautiful things I'm going to plant, including the seeds. Okay. So I bought a white hydrangea by Better Homes and Gardens. There's not really a lot of information about it here. And then I got this one. It's called High River Blue. Hope you can see that. It's really beautiful. When I bought this one, the blooms were green, and then I've kind of watched them turn this blue purple color, and then now some of them are turning pink. So it is just so pretty. And it blooms through summer until frost. Average mature size is 3.5 feet by 5 to 6 feet wide. So it's going to be pretty big. You're supposed to space them about 5 feet apart. The coloring is green to blue. And the cold hardiness is zone 6. I live in a zone 8, so that should be fine. And the sun preference is part shade, 4 to 6 hours daily. It's going to have part shade and more shade. So I hope that it works out in that space. And then I'm going to direct sow some seeds. So here I have some different zinnias. Zinnias are some of my favorite things to plant in the summer, in the spring and summer really, because they'll go here until we get a frost and they will just bloom and bloom and bloom. They do like a lot of sun. So I'm going to plant these over in the corner by the verbena. I'm saying it wrong. It's a verbena. It gets really tall, and these zinnias usually get really tall. And if you've grown them before, you know that they get tall and then they kind of flop over. And so I'm hoping I plant them together, they'll kind of be friends and hold each other up. And also they'll be planted in the corner, so that will kind of protect them from wind, I think. So those are the zinnias that I'm going to plant. I'm going to plant some of all of these. I'm going to sow these seeds very generously. And then I got some purple, dark opal purple basil. I love this basil. I've planted it before. Some of these seeds, those are new seeds, but I have planted them before, the zinnias. This one I've planted before, and so I hope that them being a year or two old doesn't, inhibit them from sprouting, but we'll see. I have some fennel here. This is just your average normal fennel. I don't have a picture on that one. And then I found these. I thought these were so pretty. Look at these. I think I'm going to plant these in the little cat container pot where I had planted what did I plant? Tulips. It was tulips. I wanted to say petunias, but that's not right. I planted tulips in that little pot, the very first gardening video I did, and they just didn't work out. I think it got too hot, and then we had a cold spell, and it got too cold. It got cold, and it confused them maybe. I don't know. They didn't do very well. So I've already taken those out, and I think I'm going to put these in there. And then I have some marigolds. I love this variety of marigold. They're so pretty. They're so pretty. I'm going to plant those with the fennel. And then I found this wildflower mix of just all different kinds of bird and butterfly mixture. I mean, I can't get much better than that for a butterfly garden. So I'm going to put all these out as well. And here are some of the information if you'd like to look at that. Okay, so that's what we're going to do today. I'm really excited to get all this stuff planted and to watch it sprout and grow. It's going to be glorious. Okay, so here we are in the butterfly garden. And before I start planting, I'm going to amend the soil a little bit with some of my own compost. And I'm also going to add a little bit of potting soil. I'm not sure that's necessary, but I think it'll just help these seeds and these plants once they start growing. All right, let's get started. it's all finished. All the planting is done. I took a little break before I did this walk around, but I wanted to just kind of show you some of the things that are growing. It's really windy, so I hope you can hear me okay. But look at this salvia. Look at the blooms. Isn't it beautiful? And right here on the other side of this little fence, let me get my shadow out of the way, is the hydrangea. Oh, it's so pretty. Look at that. Okay. It's just so pretty. And here is where I planted the marigold and the fennel. This open space right here. And then we have the butterfly bush. It's really growing. It hasn't bloomed yet. Here is some more salvia. Hasn't bloomed yet either. And here's the dianthus that I planted in the last video. And this is a blackberry. And it's got all kinds of blooms on it. If I can get a close-up. I don't want to step on my seeds, so I'm trying to step carefully here. Okay. Look at some of these blooms. Aren't they pretty? Oh, they're just so pretty. I'm so excited to have berries this year. I got a feeling I'm going to need to cover it so the squirrels don't eat them all before I can. Okay. And then we're at the back here. Here's the little water feature that I painted last time. Here's the verbena. And in this corner here is where I planted the basil and the zinnias. And then through here is where I planted all the wildflower seeds. All through here. And here is the white hydrangea that does not have a name. It's so pretty. I hope these do well out here. And then we have some more salvia blowing in the wind. And that's the end. Now we're back to the beginning again. These have really tiny blooms on them. If I can find some. We can hold it still. They're so cute. If it'll focus. Oh, so pretty. I have a new knitting project that's coming out soon. So stay tuned for that next week. And I'll see you later.